Alright, so for the other references to King Solomon's Mines, this is based on a book by H. Rider Haggard. And this was a novel from 1885. Yeah, one of the first English adventure novels set in Africa. Okay, so if you go to the beginning of this movie, The Monster Club, the opening, there's like a plaza, storefronts, and watch it from there. Okay, you see two horses on the frontage of this one building. Horses with riders. Okay, now, the author, H. Rider Haggard. Okay, there's another reference, the Sharon Stone link in UB40. Alright. This movie's from 1981, so all this stuff, the film adaptation of King Solomon's Mines, this laid in the future. Alright, so how did this happen? So this shows some links to future knowledge, for sure. Then, okay, go watch my other video. It's titled Something About a Mine. And you'll see, like, a couple minutes into this movie where it's in front of this tunnel area. And John Carradine, he moves back, and the light in this tunnel, it rests right on the top of his hat, like a mining helmet. Okay, so there's another King Solomon's mines or mining reference. All right. And there's another reference to Salomon, okay? And this has something to do with 9/11, and I don't know what people think about this, but this is absolutely true. Okay, so go watch my other video about the 9/11 link in the beginning of this film. Okay, there's this bookstore, George Engel and Son. Okay, there's a post holding up the outer edge of this storefront, and it's metal. And when they zoom in, this is when Vincent Price, you can see his hand reaching to grab John Carradine. And as he does this, you can see the shape of this post. It looks like one of the World Trade Center buildings, one or two. Now, as this scene progresses, you'll see in between the post and the glass, the casing, storefront window area, there is a rectangular shape. And this looks like another building that collapsed on 9/11, and that's Building 7. And this was also famously known as the building where the Salomon Brothers, it says, when the bill, this is from Wikipedia, when the building opened in 1987, Silverstein, this is Larry Silverstein, who held the ground lease for the site from the Port Authority of New York and New Jersey. Silverstein had difficulties attracting tenants. The Salomon Brothers signed a long-term lease in 1988 and became the main tenant of 7 World Trade Center. And this is until it collapsed in 2001 on September 11th. What does this mean? I don't know, but I think this is fairly ironclad proof of 9/11 foreknowledge. I'm trying to find other references in here that actually show something about 9/11, but yeah, go back and see those two videos that I made. Okay, in the window there's like a statue bust of I believe it's Boris Karloff. Now he was Dr. SCARABUS in The Raven, and yeah, okay, that's another thing. H. Rider Haggard and Edgar Allan Poe. Okay, these are well-known names in English literature. Now Edgar Allan Poe, he was American. All right, but H. Rider Haggard, he was British. All right, yeah. So Boris Karloff, he was Dr. SCARABUS in The Raven, the 1960s film that also had Vincent Price in it, and Jack Nicholson was in this. And okay, that word SCARABUS. So it could be a some kind of idiom, right? Arab scare, Elvis, right? Harem scarum. So the way the future predicting stuff works is it's like it's rhymey, it's sing-songish. Okay, it's clever use of language, and you think about these different terms, and you can find some very interesting stuff.